Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. Just leaving Whitetail Bluff Campground, just outside of Cassville, Wisconsin. Had a great little stay here. Hot and humid, overcast. We're not too far from the mighty Mississippi River too. We're going to be taking a few back roads. Going to head down to Galena, Illinois, and maybe a little farther. See how we do today. Back roads, small towns, RVerTV style, heck yeah. Back at the campground, the managers tell me a cool little stop we're gonna do up here in Dickeyville real quick on our way down to Galena, which is home of old President Grant. All kinds of cool history. Sit back, enjoy the ride. Here we go. Everything's so green and pretty. They definitely get rain. Don't need to water the lawn here. Okay, this road. We're just cutting through a couple small towns. We're going to end up in Dickeyville. We're going to actually leave Wisconsin and drop down into Illinois this morning. Matter of fact, it's right where the three states meet. So, anyway, should be a little adventure day. Okay, this town has a big brewery in it. Potosi. They were telling me about this at the campground too. This brewery employs almost this whole area. All the resources. It's supposed to be really good beer. I don't drink anymore, so I couldn't tell you, but they said it's a cool, old, historic place. And I'm kind of agreeing with them. Look at the buildings. Oh yeah. These even look the part of an old brewery, doesn't it? And here's all the houses. Perfect. Small town USA right here. And they got beer. Alright, well, let's see here. I think I need to keep going straight on this road. I better pull off up here and check the phone. Doesn't feel like rain, just the overcast. Alright, let's see here. Yep, let me check real quick. I got this truck behind me too. Alright, here we go. To Dickeyville we go. Wow. Oh my goodness. The grotto and shrine. They weren't kidding. I looked at this online. Dickeyville Grotto and Shrines. My goodness, since the 1920s. Huh. Go figure. This is a little town. Dickeyville, Wisconsin. Well, where to start? How about in the front? The church itself is something else. Wow. Even the fence has rocks in it. All different kinds of rocks. My goodness, all the colors. I guess that's concrete. Look at this thing. American flags. Looks like a little altar inside. They probably got ceremonies. Goodness. 1929. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? There's rose quartz, all different types of you know, this is just like quartzite. All the stuff you'd find. All the colors. Those were all stuck in there by hand, and then plus they made the artwork out of it. My goodness. Sorry, I'm in awe. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, that rose quartz, I see that by the truckload down in quartzite. All the different shrines. Little statues in there. Geodes split open. There you go, with the crystals. What is that, made like lava rock? And it goes way up there. Oh, wow. So 1929, this is almost 100 years old. Flowers, this is extremely looked after. There's more, there's pathways. Oh goodness, this is fun. Seashells. All those put in by hand. So back in the 1920s, I wonder where they got all of it. More flowers. All their different sayings and everything on there. Once again, it's called the Grotto and Shrines, Dickeyville, Wisconsin. You almost don't know where to look. There's so much here. There's absolutely so much here. I'm sure there's stories behind each little of those arches and shrines. Okay. This is something else. Well, we say we'll take a walk around the courtyard here. Here we go. All their fence. That's made out of concrete. That's all concrete. Oh my god, even the birdhouse. And there's birds in the birdhouse. There's a, looks like a fountain. There's a birdhouse there. All covered in gemstones and rocks. If you ever get in this neck of the woods, you gotta stop and see this. You won't believe it. Oh, big cemetery back here. Wow. This is a big church. Very big. Here's another one. They were busy. Let's go check out that fountain before we hit back on the road. The little buildings have the rocks on them. Those flowers are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, that thing, my God. Wonder how many people have come here and looked at it. That's had to make news channels. See, it's just stuck in the concrete. All formed together. All right, here you go. Got the eagle on it. Incredible. Bells. This could go in like the Guinness Book of Records, couldn't it? For amount of rocks. Maybe just the different kinds. The fountain. They probably run it during the day. It's still early morning. You know me, I get out early. That's something. Okay, well, that lady at the RV park wasn't kidding. She goes, "You've never seen anything like this." And it's in such perfect condition for being almost 100 years old. Absolutely just the way they laid the colors out. Maybe they light it up at night. It looks cool too. But the birdhouse. There's a couple and them things are busy. Them birds are in and out of that thing. They're living on Park Place here. It's something. Beautiful flowers, everything. What a stop. This alone, I mean, I see a lot of different things on the road, but this is one to remember here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, well, but the only thing we couldn't see inside of it.
business would have been turning to plastic for that stuff instead of the stone or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you also had
Oh, look at this. My goodness.
this here is made of pipestone, and it is supposedly made by one of Father Marquette's Native American converts.
This is insane. Here's a donation to the
Oh,
church.
okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
My goodness.
I've got to open the church up so you can just look around. And,
Okay. Do you want me to close this? Or
No.
Leave it open?
I'll close it when I come back. through,
Okay.
whatever.
Well, I sure appreciate it. I share a lot
Yeah.
of my pictures online, and a lot of people will see this.
Oh,
So,
good, good.
really
I mean,
appreciate
you
it.
know, you think about it, he's got like fossils, starfish, the shells, like you say, the geos, and how this
Gear shift knobs from Ford Motor Company. People trucked this into the priest. He died a year after he created this. Hundreds of people helped him. It's all set in concrete. They're having it professionally restored. That's why it looks so good. Company comes in and restores this stuff because he said the concrete's failing. But every piece of glass a guy could find, anything. It's just not rocks. It could be anything in here. What artwork. What beautiful artwork. End story. If you get a chance, go online and read about the grotto. That is something else. That was too cool for school times 10. Woo! What a great stop. That made my whole day right there. Hey, what do you say? Let's get out of Wisconsin. We're going to head down to Illinois. Right across state lines, an old town called Galena, Illinois. It's one of the homes of President Grant back in the 1800s. Is there and supposed to be able to take a tour through it. So I thought that'd be our next stop. It's still early in the morning. That's nice of him to open up that altar thing in there. Let me get good footage of it. That was just too cool for school. That made my day. You can't tell. All right, to Illinois we go. gonna make a quick stop here at this Walmart. I gotta grab water and stuff. Because haven't seen a big store in a while. We're here in Galena. I'll reset the cameras too, new batteries, and then we're gonna drive through historic downtown. And I still have some time to kill. That can't get in that Grant home until around 10. Alright, we'll be on the road shortly. Alright, cool. There's our sign. Welcome to Galena. We're in the extreme, would this be, northwestern part of Illinois. We're close to Mississippi River too. We're not that far off. Across there would be Iowa, and then to northwest Wisconsin. I'd like to live here. I guess Galena would be a pretty big town. That Dickeyville was cool. Green grass, not used to that. You don't see much of this in Arizona. All you see there rock and dirt and cactus. Probably Friday night football at the high school. Nice homes in here, wow. Shouldn't be too much farther. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction. It showed one-way streets down here in downtown. So maybe we'll do a loop or something. We are definitely dropping down quick too. I'd like to mow that bank on the right. Say, get out there and mow that. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Old homes here. Well, maybe this isn't the district yet, downtown. But these homes are definitely aged. They all have a similar style. Big porch on the front. 2-story, 3 stories. Oh, see a church steeple. Here we go. Made it. That's a lot of red brick, isn't it? All the doorways and windows are arched. More homes. Wow, this is a big town. You know, when you research this stuff online, it's hard to tell. Oh my goodness, there's hardly any sidewalk. These homes are right on the street. I bet parking is an absolute premium. Okay, and I think here's some of our one-way streets coming up. Well, we'll just take the sightseeing way, huh? No right turn, and I bet that's where a lot of the downtown is. You can't see it, but I can. Yep. Alright. We'll just circle around. Candy Kitchen. This is something like you'd see in a movie. Lady Bird, Riverbend Gallery, art galleries. Flag flying, yes. How about some dinner at the log cabin? Fine food and cocktails. Heck yeah. Very narrow streets. Always like these buildings built right on a corner like that. There's the Dowling House. Wonder if it's haunted down here. Maybe, huh? Alright, cool. Well, there's a place called Grant's Park. And we'll go find that, and we're gonna end up at Grant's old home. It's on the other side of the river. Check out all these delivery trucks. There's nowhere to park. You just park in the street and unload. There's your food. There's your beer. What's that one? Probably the booze. Must be delivery time before everything gets opened up. Gray Iron Foundry. This town is hundreds of years old. Well, when was Grant president? Back in the 1800s sometime. After the Civil War, wasn't it? And this isn't the park. We gotta go across the river. Let me cut up this way. More old downtown, heck yeah. This place is ancient but cool. When you see the old fire escapes too, that dates a building. The old metal fire escapes. Faded out old Coca-Cola sign there. Wow. It's just endless. Big flood wall. Here we go. There's the river to the left. And there's our bridge. See, I knew all along where I was. Heck yeah, right? I'd be so lost without my phone and Google Maps anymore. Driving around some of these towns that you just don't know, and I've never been here before in my life. Alright, cross over the big bridge here. And the park and all the other stuff should be off to the left. And the maps want me to make a left right here. That Grant's home still isn't open quite yet. We'll find it. There's our park. Yay. Wow. Wonder who's traveled these streets. Ooh, what's that? Visitor center. Okay. Looks like more old buildings. That sign says Grant's home to the right. We won't go up there quite yet. I see a big parking lot out here, which would be perfect for take a little break, get out of this van. I still have that grotto and shrine on my mind. I still can't believe we stopped there and seen all that. I'll remember that for the rest of my time. Okay, looks like a nice little park. Alright, let me get parked and we'll take a walk. I would say old train depot. And here's our river. Wow, that tree is huge. That dates the area too. And across the river, that's the downtown we were just driving through. That's pretty neat. Zoom in with the phone here. Lots of churches. Just old and historic. That must be their Veterans Memorial there. Cool. US 20. I didn't realize we were on US 20. That runs across country. Some of the buildings. There's your river. And what we got in here? Looks like a map. Yeah, you can see how close to the Mississippi we are. Okay, well, I'm gonna go hang out in the van for a little bit, check emails, and wait for this stuff to get opened up. Then we'll go explore that Grant's home. Hey, we got blue sky. Clouds are dissipating. Yay. That's one nice thing about the van. I can do work while I got time to wait for things to open. All the solar on it I can power up, turn on my computer, make something to eat if I get hungry. Okay, this is definitely a train depot and their visitor center. Alright, let me peek inside, see what it is in there. Okay, those are hard to film, too many people. But this mainly brochures and information desk. Take my word. If it would have been good, we would have filmed it. Alright, more flowers in Galena, Illinois. Got a little more of the Mississippi River trip this week. Then we're going to cut over and look for that Route 66. So you got little benches, flowers, beautiful parks close to the river. Information, that little restaurant across the street here. But I'd say the main attraction we want to find is up the hill. That Grant house. Go check that. I'd say that building's been restored. It's all offices for their town or something. Okay. Well, find the van. We'll head up there. I'd say that's it up here on the left. That's not very big at all, is it? That's it. That's a small house for being a president's house. Got the white picket fence. Well, let's go see what we can get into. Free parking. There's other parking down by the main highway. So, President Grant lived here. Yeah, that's a small house. I shouldn't say that. Maybe that was big back in the day. Ulysses S. Grant. Well, let's go on in.
Sketches around the home. Julia is the baby grand piano. She played the Chickering Square 1865 baby grand piano. It is seen in the sketch. You notice how the chairs sit so low to the floor? That is only because people were so much smaller in those days. President Grant was considered a really tall, how many had used it? Probably even workers by that time at the home. But in 1959, the home found a farmer in Maquoketa, Iowa, who could make the same fabric weave. It's
You have to take the tour, so we can't do our RVerTV tour. We can when we get outside. Wow, look at the old piano. So, yeah, that's good. Lady's very knowledgeable. She said he drank a lot, smoked 14 to 15 cigars a day, and died of throat cancer. Amazing. Never knew that.
His father was a tanner, a leather worker, and growing up, Ulysses hated the back of business. Luckily for him, Dad valued education. Figured he might as well send his oldest son to college in his class.
Okay, here's the bedrooms. They're small. This is a small house. Big back in them days, but normally when you think of presidents' places, they're huge.
So he invites his pal Ulysses to go too. And back then there wasn't much out there to begin with. Grants decide because Julia is pregnant with their second child, she will not be making the difficult trip out west to enjoy all the
She
sunlight.
said everything's original in here. It's 90% original except for like flooring and carpets.
Spend time with Grant's
But
family
they've
and
kept it
their second son.
in this
2 years
condition.
later, still alone in the West, Grant is miserable. Needs to be away from Africa. In '60, he and Julia pack up their 4 children and they move to Galena so that he can work in a leather goods store. Owned by his father, still living in Ohio. The store's managed here by
Hey, thank you much. Have a good rest of the day.
Wood stove in every room. No running water.
Right. Say, how much do I owe?
Okay, here's the kitchen. I beat the crowd.
After that, he and Julia
There's our game room, poker room, library. Probably where they smoked all the cigars, made the deals, politician deals. Probably old Abe Lincoln was here, huh? We'll go outside. We can walk around the properties.
Get down to undischarged yet?
That's a cool painting. Huh? And what back here? Kitchen. Wow. Stove's neat.
No, I'm just using, I just use.
They sell postcards and stuff. It's all donation. There's no fee. It's all donation. All the cookware, glassware, stoneware. Well, she's getting ready to do her spiel again. And what's that? Postcards, $3. You can buy them here. And we'll head out there in just a minute.
Oh, we're talking fashion. We got our modern fan in the works.
Thank you.
You guys here for?
Okay, we're out of that tour thing. Here's all the dishware. This guy was super famous, not only being a general, but the presidency. He had many homes. This is just one of many, according to that lady. She was extremely knowledgeable. There's his funeral procession. But this was hometown to him, I guess. His dad lived here. They had a leather shop or something. The family donated this house back to the state as long as they would keep it open to the public. This guy traveled. He even took his own chair with him. There he is. But she said he was a heavy smoker. That's what got him. Civil War history. We've always heard about him with Civil War. Wow, look at the big old paddle wheeler, huh? She said the town's flooded a few times. That's why they built the wall. Tons of history here. They actually got trolley tours you can take downtown. They'll take you around like the way we drove it. So, bunch of history. You never know. You never know what you're going to find when you're out here. Wow, he was born in Ohio. When I come to places like this, I always think, who's walked here before me? Not only probably millions of visitors through the years, but Grant himself, his wife, kids. You know, Abe Lincoln was here. All the politicians during his campaigns, probably. But that house is almost in perfect condition. When she sat inside it, it was 90% original. That was pretty good. They've really maintained it. Alright, they got statues down here. Check those. There's a couple more homes she said out in the street that are go way, way back. But they definitely got the view up here, don't they? There she is. That was his wife, I guess. Julia Dent Grant. Family photo, 1885. Wow. They were the leaders of everyone back in those days, in time. Well, glad I stopped up here. This was kind of a last minute find online. I wasn't looking hard. This popped up when I was checking routes. So, glad we found it. Thank you, Mrs. Grant. There's the van. Look how big it is compared to all the cars. Pretty place, pretty neighborhood. These are those old houses she was talking about. Brick sidewalk. Really simple, aren't they? The old general store. That's almost identical to the wood one. It's all brick. No dates on them. Kind of looks like people live in some of these. There's that US 20 out there. Alright, well, what do you say? Keep on rolling. We're actually going to get on this US Highway 20. Going to drop south. There's a little town called Elizabeth on the way down. I'm actually going to spend the night in an RV park in Savannah, Illinois. So I thought we'd check it out. It's not too far. More old brick homes. Yeah, towns like this are so cool. I mean, there's secrets and history and everything here. What a neat place. Probably even a ghost or two. I always ask if places are haunted. I don't know, it's fun. One lady said to me, it always stuck with me, only if you believe in them. Which, heck yeah. Why not? Alright, well, this town Elizabeth is supposed to be a small historic place. And it shows on the phone they got a little park with a fort, an old fort in it. I thought that'd be a fun little final destination. Then farther south, get back on the Mississippi, gonna spend the night in Savannah. I think I already said that. Then tomorrow we're gonna cross back over to Iowa. Why not? Okay, I'd say this is Elizabeth, Illinois coming up. Hey, for more information on my channel, be sure to check out my website. It's RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter, putting one out twice a month now. On there you'll find pictures and articles about these recent videos, also places that I'm heading to next. Got all kinds of cool stuff. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv. Plus, we got coffee mugs and shirts and some merch. Even got the new Armchair Traveler series. Coffee mugs are out now. So make sure, down description or below the description, you can click on one of those pictures of a mug. Take you over there, or just check out RVerTV.tv, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one of seeing that grotto, shrine, Galena, Grant's house, all of it. So I appreciate it very much. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv. Alright, let's check out this historic town of Elizabeth, Illinois. Clouds keep rolling in and out, but days shaped up pretty good. Hot and humid in August here. Okay, here we go. Hang on to your chair. This is downtown Elizabeth. There's the Elizabeth garage. Some brick buildings. According to the phone, I gotta make a left right up here if we want to go see that fort. Just a few buildings. Pretty little town now. Back road, small towns. Okay, I gotta make a left here. Ooh, parking lot. Well, what do you say? Let's park a minute before we go see that fort and walk up to a corner. I want to get a picture of their town sign. There it is. That's why I spotted. I like those round corners on the buildings. Be cool to have your office there. You could just stare out there all the time. Aren't those neat? Where else you gonna find stuff like that except in Elizabeth, Illinois? Pretty flowers, small town USA, right here. Can't beat it. Little area you can sit on a park bench. They got their Harvest Fest coming up. Pretty cool. Let's go find that fort. It's like a big town park. I bet the kids love coming out here. Let's go play at the fort. Probably rebuilt, huh? Saving history, you gotta love it. That's how it was back in the pioneer days. Chop a tree, build a fence, build a cabin, get the old campfire going, cooking your food. Pretty cool log house. There's your big old fireplace. That looks like they use it. They probably got events and stuff. This is their town park. Pretty cool. Small but cool. It's history. Lots of pretty flowers here. Sunflowers everywhere. Another little building. Pretty good sized park. Back through downtown Elizabeth. Gonna go back up here. This kind of took us off the Great River Road. Not too many miles, just a few. But we're gonna get back on it and follow the Mississippi. personally, I think it was worth going out of the way a little bit. But what a great day, huh? My goodness. Where else you gonna go see that grotto and that shrine made out of, hundreds of thousands of stones and geodes and glass, and I still can't get over that thing. That is just so cool. Glad they're saving it and restoring it. Alright, dropping south. Next stop will be Savannah, Illinois. And then we're going to cut over into Iowa. And then we're going to truck east. Route 66 is coming up soon. Talk soon.